The Major Arena Soccer League is proud to welcome you to MASL Soccer on MASL TV. Good evening, Happy New Year, and welcome to Towson, Maryland, and the SECU Arena as the 10-time champion Baltimore Blast take on their rivals to the north, Utica City FC. I am Brad Crossley, and we will be bringing you all the action from the game between Utica City FC and the Baltimore Blast. This is a very heated rivalry as the Blast and UCFC have built up this rivalry. Although Utica has a brief stint in the MASL, they really have become some bitter rivals as they compete normally in the Eastern Conference. This year, just a single table. The Blast last season struggled a bit versus Utica, recording a 2-4 record, winning both of those 2 wins here at SECU Arena and dropping the 4 games at the Adirondack Bank Center. Utica outscored Baltimore 49-43 in those series last season. However, the Blast did take the first meeting on New Year's Eve just last week to get that win in Utica. The Blast, a little bit of a disappointing season last season. However, a bit of a transition this season as Coach Bascombe has really looked at his roster selections moving forward. As the Blast returned 10 players from last season, but 12 newcomers this year, as the Blast are 4-1 on this early season. Key players for Baltimore look for Juan Pereira and Bruno Enrique, and newcomers Mateus Silva, Welly Bramus, and Chad Porch. As for Utica City FC, 5th in the Eastern Division currently. Last season with a record of 16-7-1 with 48 points. UCFC lost a few key players to the offseason, but signed a few newcomers, one being the hottest player in the league in Kelvin Oliveira, who currently sits atop the points race with 17 points and 12 goals. Newcomer for Utica, be on the eye for Sergio Pinal. And with that said, PJ, we're getting ready to get started here in Baltimore. Heated rivalry here between Baltimore and Utica.
Yeah, this should be a pretty good game between these two. I expect to be a close game here. Baltimore taking the first of the series between these two.
So Baltimore in the red jerseys, moving left to right on your screen, starts with Thomas Diesel, Enrique, Pereira, and Thompson. As Utica goes with Dantas, Woods, Bordeaux, Alava, and Logan Roberts. In goal for Baltimore, Mike Zierhofer, playing in the corner to Mike Diesel. Diesel over to Pereira, back to Diesel. And Baltimore looking to break here. As Pereira controls at midfield. Enrique to Thomas, little back heel. Looking for off the boards, Bruno, oh, unlucky there. And Pereira's out of play, and it'll be a goalkeeper distribution for Utica City FC's goalkeeper.
Would like to give a special shout out to Carroll Hospital. Thank you, Carroll Hospital.
Andrew Coughlin's played 5 games with a record of 3-1, 5.79 goals against average, and a save percentage of .678. Silva on the far boards, broken up there by longtime Blast defender Nelson Santana. As Pacheco looks to move forward and commits the foul on Santana. It'll be a free kick for Utica. PJ, it'll be interesting to look how the strategies change a bit, as that first game was up in Utica on a much larger field. We'll kind of see how Utica starts here in the beginning as far as tempo.
Yeah, Utica is a team that usually puts a lot of pressure on the ball, likes to press. So in a small arena, I expect them to be pressing the Blast all night.
Zierhofer let that get behind him a bit, but makes the save and outlets to Pereiras. Back to Pereiras. Thomas with the shot, and it will be a goalkeeper distribution once again for Utica City. Coughlin down to Dantas on the far boards. Double team, does very well to get out of there, as Alava plays it to Somau. Turnover, and Juan Pereira on the break. Just wide. Utica attempted to gain control on the far boards. Looks like that will be a foul on Utica, as they foul Blast newcomer Welly Bramus. PJ, he has been a huge bright spot for Baltimore here early.
Yeah, young guy, he's contributed really well here the first couple games. His last home game, he kind of turned the game around against Harrisburg, led to that win.
So they'll look to get him started up front, give him some energy and some speed, as Alava controls for Utica. Coughlin out of his net to Belliard, to Alava, over to Dantas. So good in that target forward role. As he is working on Silva, and Zierhofer collects. Bruno up front, and a goal! Bruno Enrique, who has been a massive signing for Baltimore early in the season. And with 11:44 in the first quarter, Baltimore leads 1-0, PJ.
Yeah, it looked like Mike Diesel got a little bit of a flick on his head there to Bruno, who was able to slot it back post.
And a goal! Victor Pereiras. Hello. Bang, bang for Baltimore. And just seconds later, Baltimore leads 2-0 over Utica City FC, and Utica taking a timeout. PJ, coach for Utica here, doesn't like what he's seeing, wants to slow it down a bit.
Yeah, I think when you're on the way, you go down too quick. You would just want to bring the guys in, just let them regroup. Try to slow the Blast down a little bit that way by calling that timeout. Last time we played the home game, there was back-to-back goals for both teams within 20 seconds. So that seems to be the theme here.
There's you see the turnover, and Victor just puts it top shelf to put Baltimore up just seconds after that first goal. And great start for the Blast early here in the first quarter. MITRE is the official game ball supplier of the Major Arena Soccer League. Established in 1817, MITRE is one of the leading soccer brands worldwide and produces some of the best soccer balls in the world. Learn more at mitre.com. So Baltimore with a quick start. Utica needs to get their feet under them. as it is very tough to play from behind here at SECU Arena, as I'm sure Coach Everton wants his guys to just settle down a bit as they find themselves again down 2-0 very early here. Another turnover, and Juan Pereira chips him! Chips him! Oh my word! Very poor mistake by the usual sure-footed Andrew Coughlin, and Juan Pereira makes him pay.
This may be the fastest 3 goals in MASL history here. This was 15, 20 seconds, 3 goals.
PJ, what a start. And as I said, Coughlin usually so fantastic with his feet. Uncharacteristic turnover. And Juan Pereira takes advantage. And we are 3-0 with 11:20 left in the first quarter. What a start for Baltimore. Unassisted goal for Juan Pereira. And this is the start Baltimore loves to see at home. Mike Zierhofer here will have a goalkeeper distribution. As the net, PJ, is not cooperating tonight.
No. No one won't be stuck there for a little while.
MASLsoccer.com is your home for everything Major Arena Soccer League. All the latest news, leaderboards, highlights, and more. MASLsoccer.com. And we're ready to go as Zierhofer looks for Cairo up front, working on Logan Roberts. To battle in the near corner as Coughlin. Oh! Unlucky for Chad Porch there as Coughlin again looking a bit shaky in the back, and we have 2 balls on the field, so the officials are stopping play here.
Utica kind of hurting ourselves here almost multiple times now by giving the Blast 2 easy goals.
Again, Coughlin, one of the best goalkeepers in the league with his feet. 2 mistakes early here almost cost them again. However, Blast were called for a handball, so Coughlin will distribute to Nelson Santana. Utica looking just to calm down a bit, get some possession, relieve the tension here early as they fall down early of a score of 3-0. Soma stuck in the back, and Baltimore full press here, looking to create a turnover. And Nelson Santana called for the foul on Pereira. It'll be a free kick for Baltimore. Great block by Soma as the ball caroms all the way back into the Blast defensive third. However, cleared by Silva. Dantas now looking to turn. Belliard to Alava and Somau. Down to Dantas. So dangerous in that low post. Can turn so well as Thomas looks for Pereira. Overlap run by Thompson. However, the Blast back it out to Pacheco. Silva was looking for Pereira in the center. However, Utica breaks that up. But Towson possesses. Pereira. Save and Willie Bramuse. PJ, there's the young man we were talking about, Willie Bramuse.
Yeah, he's starting to get himself forward. Baltimore had Utica there, all out of sorts. They had their forward all in the back trying to mark, and it just led to another goal for the Blast.
What a start for Baltimore as the newcomer, Willie Bramuse, tallies for the 4th time for Baltimore with 9:16 left in the first quarter. And PJ, Utica looks just shell-shocked here early.
Yeah, they can't seem to find a way to get out of the back to find their forwards the ball right now. So Blast are putting a lot of pressure on her. Here they come again.
Pacheco with a goal! PJ just seconds again as Jesus Pacheco makes it 5.
Yeah, it's goals in this arena come quick. Just another good breakout by the Blast here. Utica not being able to get anybody behind the ball, and Pacheco has a nice shot there and scores.
Victor Pereira with a little give and go there as Jesus Pacheco slides it past Coughlin. And it is Baltimore 5 and Utica 0. And we're only 6 minutes into this game. As Pinal gets called for the handball. Pinal, what a story for Utica. Recent signing has come out of nowhere and is 3rd on their team in scoring with 6 points, playing just 3 games. So they're going to look to get Pinal moving as Utica just looking to get anything started. Thompson looking for the side volley there, and it goes out of play. And distribution for Coughlin. Another turnover by Utica, and Blaster on the break once again. Oh, unlucky there. Pereira looking for Porch. As they go back to Diesel. Over to Pereira. He loves to isolate on that far wing. As Diesel with the shot high, and Utica City FC with the goalkeeper distribution. DeAndrade, one of the stars for Utica, with the ball over to Alava. Back to Somau, to Roberts. Roberts down to Silva, and that could easily be a 2-minute penalty, PJ. That was dangerous into the boards.
Yeah, that was close. I think the referee's giving it a little bit of a warning. Might have been he threw himself a little bit, but this is one of those games right now where Utica, no matter what they do, they're not doing anything right. Baltimore, everything, all the bounces, everything just going right for them.
Stevens very fortunate there not to get a 2-minute penalty, as that would have given Baltimore another great opportunity. However, just a regular foul as Baltimore breaks. Little miscommunication there between Silva and Welly as the ball comes back out to Pereira. PJ, Baltimore is buzzing. They are buzzing.
Yeah, these guys are playing quick tonight. Everything's 1-2 touch. The ball's moving. Utica's having a trouble just keeping up right now.
Alava on the far boards to Belliard. To Somau. Utica on a line change. Very poor line change for Utica as they turn the ball over once again. Diesel looking for Pereiras. Controls in the corner, and Coughlin retrieves and looks to break with Vinny Dantas. Dantas to Keaton Woods. As Bruno Enrique clears. Dantas all alone. This is dangerous for Baltimore. Oh, very fortunate there as Jamie Thomas is laying in the box and the ball rolls to Zierhofer. He looks long for Enrique. Patrick Thompson. Off the boards. Oh, unlucky there for Bruno Enrique. Victor Pereiras controls on the far wall. Jesus Pacheco. To Silva. Over to Juan Pereira, wide open. And a save, Coughlin.
They're so out of sort right now. That was just another bad line change there that gave the Blast another good opportunity to score.
Turnover by Pereira, and Utica breaks. Just high by Woods. And with 5:14 left in the first quarter, Baltimore 5, Utica 0. We will be right back.
GoosedUpCoffee.com. It's just good coffee.
As parents, we want to put our children on the right path, one that leads them to become intelligent, responsible, compassionate adults. That path begins with a Catholic education. Catholic schools inspire academic excellence with a balanced curriculum that integrates music, arts, world language, and Catholic faith, while challenging students in the areas of science, math, and technology. Help your child reach their full potential. Enroll in a Catholic school today.
While science has become better at treating people, we can't ever forget the importance of how we simply treat people. At MedStar Health, we get that when you need to see a doctor, you might need to see one today. Or if you need help on the weekend, you'll need an urgent care that's, open weekends. And if you need to stay home, then a video visit might be just what you need. The best of our minds, the best of our hearts. MedStar Health. It's how we treat people.
When you play the Maryland Lottery, please play responsibly. That means remember to spend within your limits, never borrow money to play, and know your odds of winning. To get more tips, scan the QR code or visit mdlottery.com/playresponsibly. Must be 18 years or older to play.
GoosedUpCoffee.com. It's just good coffee.
Welcome back to TU Arena. With 5:14 left in the first quarter. Blast 5, Utica 0, PJ. What a dream start for Baltimore.
Yeah, Baltimore came out really fast. Utica looks unorganized at the moment, a little behind the ball. And all the breaks right now, everything's going well for the Blast, whereas Utica just can't seem to get out of that funk yet.
As I noted in the pregame, Utica City's top scorer, Kelvin Oliveira, not playing tonight, as he is actually in Italy playing in the Kings League World Cup. So that is a big vacancy for Utica. However, this is definitely not the start I'm sure Coach Everton wanted for his side here tonight in Baltimore. Free kick for the Blast on the far wall as Juan Pereira and Jesus Pacheco stand over the ball. Chad Porch with the ball. What a bright spot he's been for Baltimore. 7 goals already this season, does Chad Porch, as a rookie. So he's done really well for the Blast early this season. Pacheco drops it back to Zierhofer, and the Blast do really well getting out of the back there. Oh, just wide. Saved Coughlin. That might be something Utica really needed there, PJ. Just a good save by the keeper, just to kind of give him a little confidence.
Yeah, he's usually the one that keeps him in the game here. So he's going to need to make a bunch of good saves here to try to get them back in the game.
Great dummy there by Chad Porch, as Pacheco was looking for Jairo far post, and Utica was looking to break. Looks like Pacheco fouls Nelson Santana, and Belliard free kick for Utica. Great ball down to Stevens, could not finish, as Mike Diesel is
blew a tire there.
Looking for a change, as he doesn't want to play with one shoe. Shot high, and Andrew Coughlin will have the goalkeeper distribution for Utica. Again, these teams just played on New Year's Eve up in Utica. It was a fantastic game back and forth, and the Blast just able to pull it out in the last few minutes of the game to come out of Utica with a 1-goal win, which again, Baltimore was shut out in the win column last season in Utica, so that was a great win for Baltimore. As Utica looking to score here, and is cleared out by Baltimore as we have 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Belliard to Coughlin. Diagonal pass to Alava. Was left. 50-50 ball, no call. As Welly Bramus is double teamed in the corner. Ball ping-ponging around. Oh, Jamie Thomas wide open. Oh, just wide. Unlucky there for Jamie Thomas, as that could have made it 6-0 Baltimore, as Vinny Dantas shoots high, and Mike Zierhofer will distribute for Baltimore.
See if Utica changed it up. They've been going a 2-2-1 zone here on these goal kicks, and they've been beat every time, but they don't look like they're going to change up here.
Yeah, PJ, you make a great point, and we've said it a few times in prior broadcasts. Baltimore has had trouble getting it out of their defensive third, but they've done really well tonight.
Yeah, the past couple games, the Blast, the goals they've been giving up are trying to create things coming out of the back, turning the ball over, giving up easy goals. Tonight, that hasn't happened. Utica's just been a little slow behind the ball, and if you're on that zone, you're a little slow. Blast are playing 1-2 touch and just breaking it down very easy.
Foul on Baltimore. Nelson Santana with the free kick just outside the yellow line. He fires it in the far corner, and Juan Pereira on the break for Baltimore. To Enrique, and Coughlin swallows it up and looks for Ronaldinho. Very talented player, Ronaldinho, for Utica, as they will look to get him started here tonight. As Santana back to Ronaldinho, down to Pinal. Pinal is that new signing I was talking about. That's been a big bright spot for Utica. Big guy up there, very physical. So him and Mike Diesel, PJ, they could be a good battle up there between those two.
Yeah, Mike, he's not going to step down from anybody. He's just about as big as they are, probably more muscular.
Somehow looking to go 1v1 and shoots high. Utica not able to put the shots on target here early, as we have just 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Blast 5, UCFC 0. And that's going to be a 3-line violation here on Baltimore. And this could be the opening Utica City is looking for as they get a free kick at their offensive yellow line. Donta stands over the ball. To Pinal. Over to Woods. Back to Pinal. He's looking to go 1v2 there as Iro turns it over to Coughlin. Oh, what a play by Juan Pereira. As we have just 6 seconds left in the quarter. The first quarter of play, it is Baltimore 5, Utica City 0.
I chose to work in a Catholic school because it really helped develop me as a whole person.
What I love most about teaching in a Catholic school is the small class sizes and the ability to have that opportunity to bring God into the classroom every day.
There's such a great sense of community, and our students live out our PBIS motto, which is to be respectful, responsible, and kind because Christ matters.
Discover the benefits of a rewarding career in Catholic education. Apply today.
Every day, all across Maryland, we help employers keep their workers safe from accidents and injuries. We're Chesapeake Employers Insurance Company. At Chesapeake Employers, workers' compensation insurance and workplace safety have been our passion and our specialty for more than 100 years. We help protect Maryland workers because connect with your local agent or visit us online.
The story is changing. The words ever evolving. Bolder, braver. We are architects of opportunity, and what we're building is more than buildings. It's pride. College is capable of being more, and every day we're proving it.
At MedStar Health, we're doing everything we can to prepare for what if. Like, what if you need care right now? We have the region's largest network of urgent care centers. Or what if you think you're out of options? Patients continue to turn to us after losing hope elsewhere. Or what if you can't get to care? Our mobile care units bring care to our communities. Because treating people means being prepared to treat them when what if happens. MedStar Health. It's how we treat people.
Welcome back to the TU Arena as the Baltimore Blast take on the Utica City FC. And at the end of the first quarter, what an amazing start for Baltimore as they are leading 5-0 as Utica has really struggled here in this first quarter, PJ.
Yeah, like we said before, Blast, pretty much everything went right for them. Everything went wrong for Utica. If I'm looking at Utica, I'm looking to probably still play the same way, but just a little bit more effort and a little bit quicker here.
Catch MASL Monday every Monday night on MASL TV and on CBS Sports Galazzo Network. Alex Baskavansky and Phil Levanko are joined each week by special guests from across the league to recap the weekend's games and discuss the league's hot topics. MASL Monday. Give a big shout out to my good friend Phil Levanko, who I'm sure is watching from up in Utica, New York tonight. So Phil, if you're watching, first quarter shots. PJ, listen to these statistics for first quarter.
Play they played in that first half we talked about in the first quarter. I mean, they rarely had the ball. The Blast had the ball 90% of the time. So getting chances like that are very hard when you don't have the ball.
So 1 shot recorded for Utica, 9 shots on goal for the Blast. And again, Blast 5, Utica 0, as Zierhofer has the ball at midfield. Patrick Thompson. Near boards to Pereiras. Pereiras trying to spin out of trouble. As Bramus is down there, and it pops out to Silva, who plays it over to Thompson. What a ball by Bramus. Unlucky there. Love the creativity by the youngster. As the ball goes out of play, I don't know if that's going to be a kick-in or a 3-line or what that is, PJ.
Yeah, the ball looked like it went inside the Blast bench off a player, so it's going to be a kick-in.
Nelson Santana over to Belliard. Somehow retreats and plays it to Roberts. Back to Santana, who PJ, Nelson Santana, that is a freak of nature there, my friend, because he is playing, you're ready for this statistic. The man was born in 1978.
Yeah, I was actually looking at that the other day. 46-year-old. I feel it every day when I wake up that I don't think I can play this anymore. And he's still going.
He does. He has not lost a step. He's so smart on the field. He knows where he needs to be. Such good intelligence of the game of indoor soccer and still going strong. Again, played many years here in Baltimore and now back in Utica. Pacheco on the break to Enrique. As the ball squirts out to Chad Porch, who retreats, and Pereira plays it to Diesel. Back over to Porch. Chad Porch, if that name sounds familiar. If you watch the TST tournament over the summer, Chad Porch scored a goal worth $1 million. Yes, $1 million, as Chad Porch and his teammates won the TST tournament for $1 million. Woods triple teamed as Zierhofer comes out and clears to Jamie Thomas. Good job by Utica creating the turnover, and DeAndrade has the ball on the far boards. To Logan Roberts. Back to DeAndrade. Back to Alava. Roberts. Again to Alava. Stevens. Ronaldinho. This is much better from Utica, PJ. A little more possession here. They've been chasing the whole game, so I'm sure it feels good to...
Here, which is helping out.
Belliard. In the corner with Patrick Thompson. Does really well there for the ball to go back to Zierhofer. And he distributes to Pereira. Over to Pacheco. To Diesel. Diesel firing from outside the yellow line. Not what you typically see from Mike Diesel, but hey.
Yeah, he's usually not a guy that wants to take shots. He's extremely aggressive on the defensive side.
Nelson Santana does very well to get out of that corner. Like I said, he's so smart on the field. And Soma has it for Utica. Over to Dantas. Very dangerous. Loves to shoot. And a deflection as Zierhofer collects. Silva to Welly Bramus, who has a goal tonight, and ball back to Welly. Welly to Silva. No foul, and Utica breaks. DeAndrade, no foul again. And Pacheco retreats as Baltimore looks to slow the play as Silva and Porch play nice give and go.
Referee's letting them play a little bit here. That could have been a foul.
I'd rather see that, PJ, than every knick-knack foul call.
Yeah, I love it. I love it when they just let them play.
Wow, I tell you, this Welly Bramus is fantastic.
Yeah, he's feeling it right now. He got himself a few goals and some assists. Now everything's starting to click a little bit for him.
It will be a goalkeeper distribution as we return as Baltimore 5, Utica 0. We will be right back.
GoostUpCoffee.com. It's just good coffee.
I chose to work in a Catholic school because it really helped develop me as a whole person.
What I love most about teaching in a Catholic school is the small class sizes and the ability to have that opportunity to bring God into the classroom every day.
There's such a great sense of community, and our students live out our PBIS motto, which is to be respectful, responsible, and kind because Christ matters.
Discover the benefits of a rewarding career in Catholic education. Apply today.
Santa?
Feel the holiday magic of Maryland Lottery Holiday Scratch-Offs.
Every day, all across Maryland, we help employers keep their workers safe from accidents and injuries. We're Chesapeake Employers Insurance Company. At Chesapeake Employers, workers' compensation insurance and workplace safety have been our passion and our specialty for more than 100 years. We help protect Maryland workers because
End of every workday, someone's waiting for your safe return.
connect with your local agent or visit us online.
When you play the Maryland Lottery, please play responsibly. That means remember to spend within your limits, never borrow money to play, and know your odds of winning. To get more tips, scan the QR code or visit mdlottery.com/playresponsibly. Must be 18 years or older to play.
Back to Towson, Maryland, and the TU Arena as the Baltimore Blast lead Utica City FC 5-0 here in the second quarter. Current standings for these two teams: Baltimore currently sitting in 4th position, 5 games played, 4 wins, 1 loss for 11 points. Utica City, 5 games played, 3 wins, 1 loss, 1 overtime loss for 11 points. So both teams off to relatively good starts here in the early MASL season. Nelson Santana for Utica, over to the captain, Nate Bordeaux. Great to see Nate Bordeaux back this season. Battled injuries all of last season, so great to see him out there. Great veteran presence for Utica as Zierhofer makes the save. Just short of a 3-line violation there for Zierhofer as Coughlin looked long, and Pereira's breaks. Looking for Enrique. Coughlin does well to come out and carry him the ball, and Bruno Enrique's working in the corner against Alava. Alava to Alves. He scoops the ball out as Chad Porch did well there to shield the ball, as I believe that was Ronaldinho with the foul. And it's a distribution for Baltimore. Turnover by Silva. However, Pacheco regains it and then is fouled, and it'll be a free kick Baltimore at midfield. Silva, the big newcomer from Brazil for Baltimore, 6'2" defender, big body out there, and he hasn't shown it yet, but folks, I will tell you, cannon for a left foot from Mateus Silva. Goalkeeper distribution for Andrew Coughlin with 6:28 left in the second quarter. Dantas and Silva, that's two big boys there battling for the ball as Baltimore breaks with Pacheco to Pereiras, and Coughlin scoops it up, and now Utica counters. This is what Utica likes to do, and Baltimore has done very well so far. Oh! Saved by Zierhofer and then cleared off the line by Mateus Silva. Almost a guaranteed goal there for Vinny Dantas. Utica a bit snake-bitten at this point as Baltimore blocks a few shots and Andrew Coughlin collects. Penal over to Woods. Back to Penal. Save Zierhofer. Alava at midfield to Dantas. To DeAndrade. Woods marked by Diesel. Over to Ronaldinho. PJ, we were saying earlier they were letting him play. I'm not too sure about that one, but Utica will have the free kick.
Yeah, he kind of bailed him out there. It looked like he had good positioning defensively, but maybe just gives him the call. I'm not sure on that one.
Alava at midfield as Utica looking to get anything started here. Down 5 goals. Free kick for Utica as Nate Bordeaux stands over the ball. As Utica makes some changes here on this free kick.
That may have been Silva's 3rd foul. So he has to be a little caution here in the last 4.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if that's the case, that Coach Bascombe does not have him sit for a bit here, as he's been marked up against Dantas. That's 2 big guys. You would think there's going to be some fouls called over there between them. Oh, as the ball squirts out, saves Zierhofer. So it'll be a corner kick for Utica with 4:12 left in the second quarter. Vinny Dantas over the ball. Blast clears and Coughlin is past midfield. Over to Santana. DeAndrade. Dantas, who dumps it in the corner, and Mike Diesel retreats as the ball caroms around to Mike Zierhofer. Little equipment issue there for Zierhofer. He gets it situated, and Juan Pereira clears. Baltimore has done a really good job not letting Utica get into their game. They are a counter-attack team that likes to run, and they have not been able to do that so far. As Jamie Thomas with a shot, Coughlin with a save. Enrique with a shot, Coughlin save. Thomas with a shot, Coughlin save. Andrew Coughlin coming up big. And that flurry of shots by Baltimore.
Yeah, that was 3 big saves right there.
As Jamie Thomas is fouled along the far boards, and Baltimore will have a free kick. That's the Andrew Coughlin we know coming up big. As again, Utica trailing by 5. DeAndrade down to Stevens. Stevens and Thompson. Rolls all the way back to Coughlin, who plays it up to Stevens. Back to Alves, over to Somau. Somau and Jamie Thomas. Back to Belliard. Belliard at the yellow line. Into Stevens, down deep off the boards. Saved by Zierhofer. Ball's loose. Still loose. Oh, what a save! What a save!
Good save from his knees there.
Mike Zierhofer comes up huge. Makes a save from his back. And we have an injury timeout, as it looks like Victor Pereira is down in some distress. PJ, I did not see.
Fell on his ankle. He seems to be in some pain here.
Yeah, Victor Pereira has been fantastic for Baltimore this season. In the 5 games played, he has 9 points to lead the team. Been a big bright spot for the Blast, so let's hope it's nothing serious.
Yeah, right there in that replay, it looks like
gets rolled on.
Yeah, it looks like Zierhofer steps on his ankle rolls right underneath.
So the trainers are out looking at Victor Pereira as he is sitting up now. So this is giving a chance for both clubs to kind of have a chat as we are 2 minutes and 8 seconds from halftime. And Victor is up and walking. However, he looks like he's in quite a bit of pain. That doesn't look too encouraging there, PJ.
No, I've had a couple of those, and seeing what he had there, he may not return for this game, but hopefully it's not that bad and he can get back in it.
Ankles and knees, right, PJ? Ankles and knees.
Ankles and knees are the first to go.
So after the injury timeout here and after the fantastic save by Mike Zierhofer, he will have the distribution for Baltimore.
Utica looks like they're finally going back to a man-to-man because the zone was not working.
Santana looking to play off the boards. That was great defensive work by Pereira, and he is taken down along the near boards. Another one close to the boards there, PJ.
Yeah, that could have been a 2 minutes. He was on a break. There could have been a 2-on-1.
As we are under 2 minutes here in the first half. No scoring here in the second quarter, PJ. Utica has settled down a bit as we started the quarter. Baltimore 5, Utica 0, and that's where we are still at this moment. As Chad Porch looks to play it back to Juan. However, foul called on Utica, and it'll be free kick Baltimore. Juan Pereira and Jesus Pacheco over the ball for Baltimore. Save Coughlin. Wow. Bruno Enrique almost had his uniform literally pulled off his back in the box there. No call, and Baltimore retains possession. Back to Pereira. Over to Diesel, down to Bruno Enrique. Marked by Alaba in the corner. Back to Pereira. And he shoots high.
I'd like to see him be a little bit more patient there. You don't want to give Utica any opportunity to get a goal here and take the momentum away. 5-0 going into halftime would be huge for the Blast right now.
Yeah, that's a great point, PJ. We're under a minute. Blast were possessing. No need to force the shot there. And Utica possesses with Pinal. Back to Santana. Oh, Zierhofer bobbling the ball, and Bordeaux almost taps it in. That's just what you were talking about there, PJ.
Yeah, you just don't want to give one of those away.
As number 18, Espina, is in for Baltimore, seeing his first minutes of action here. As Thomas and Pinal battle in the corner. And Zierhofer recovers. 10 seconds left in the half. Will they have time for one last shot? And time expires in the first half with the Baltimore Blast 5 and the Utica City FC 0. Not too many times here at SECU Arena, PJ, you see a team shut out.
Yeah, 30 minutes is, everything went well for the Blast that half. So 30 minutes on a small field like this, keeping somebody off the scoreboard. I'm not even sure how many shots Utica even got on goal. Had to be under 5, I would think.
Yes, Baltimore doing exactly what they wanted to do in that first half. Again, Utica is a team that likes to get out transition, and they were unable to in that first half. So with the score, Baltimore 5, Utica City FC 0, we will return for the third quarter.
I just wanna be victorious. Doesn't matter what my story is. Even when the darkness shines, I'm not gonna lose this fight. I just wanna be victorious. Fire in the flames, it's glorious. Even when the darkness calls, I'm not gonna lose it all. I just wanna be victorious. Us, victorious.
While science has become better at treating people, we can't ever forget the importance of how we simply treat people. At MedStar Health, we get that when you need to see a doctor, you might need to see one today. Or if you need help on the weekend, you'll need an urgent care that's, open weekends. And if you need to stay home, then a video visit might be just what you need. The best of our minds, the best of our hearts. MedStar Health. It's how we treat people.
Every day, all across Maryland, we help employers keep their workers safe from accidents and injuries. We're Chesapeake Employers Insurance Company. At Chesapeake Employers, workers' compensation insurance and workplace safety have been our passion and our specialty for more than 100 years. We help protect Maryland workers because
End of every workday, someone's waiting for your safe return.
connect with your local agent or visit us online.
Shoot! He scores!
This is the MASL in 5. What's going on, folks? I'm Alex Bashavansky. Great to see you again. I'm here to get you caught up on everything that's gone down in the league over the past few days, and I've only got 5 minutes to do it, so let's go.
With UConn, the Huskies in 2019. As there's a shot in the goal for Utica City, and it's Oliveira again. Goal number 11 on the season.
The first 24 players for the upcoming MASL All-Star Game were announced on Wednesday via a vote conducted amongst players, coaches, and media. It's a who's who of the league superstars, and the man leading the charge at this moment is a rookie, Kelvin Oliveira, who will be performing for his hometown fans in Utica. He leads the league in scoring with 17 points in just 4 games, but additional players will be chosen by you, the fans. 2 forwards will be taken among this group. Some big names on the list, including the ageless wonder Joey Tavernese, who's having a tremendous season with Harrisburg so far. The forward from Queens, New York, has notched 9 points in just 5 games so far for the Heat. 1 additional defender will be taken from this group. Again, an embarrassment of riches. Who would be your choice? Lots of great names, including the reigning MASL Defender of the Year, Robert Palmer of the Empire Strikers. Also, 1 additional goaltender will be chosen. How do you pick between Paulo Nascimento, Boris Pardo, Diego Reynoso, and William Banahany? Willie B definitely having a fantastic campaign up to this point. The Wave ball stopper currently leads the league in wins with 5 to his credit so far. And of course, it all comes to a head in Utica, New York on February 12th. Head to MASLsoccer.com to cast your vote. The deadline for doing so is next Tuesday, January 7th. One thing is for sure, it's going to be a ton of fun at the Adirondack Bank Center. Utica fans are some of the most passionate in the league, and they will be out in full force. Okay, a quick recap of some of the biggest games from the last few days. St. Louis was in KC for the Battle of Missouri, and the Ambush picked up their first road win in nearly 2 years, winning 5-4 in OT. Baltimore had two tight games. On New Year's Eve, they edged UCFC off a late winner right there by Chad Porch. On Friday, the 27th, they fell behind Harrisburg 5-0, but clawed all the way back and won in OT thanks to that Juan Pereira beauty right there. One big matchup coming up this weekend, Chihuahua in San Diego on Sunday. It's an absolute must-see. Last season, the Savage won 4 of 5 encounters against their bitter rivals. This might be the biggest game of the season so far between two favorites to win the title this year. Okay, players of the week. Goalkeeper was Snare Williams of San Diego. Roberto Escalante, defender from Chihuahua. And offensively, yes, Kelvin Oliveira, who has made the MASL his own as a rookie. 3 goals, 4 assists, 7 points in a single game against the Harrisburg Heat. Roberto Escalante of the Chihuahua Savage, 2 goals, 1 assist, and 4 big blocks for the Savage over 2 games. And in goal, Snare Williams from San Diego, filling in for Boris Pardo. He did a fantastic job, 11 saves, just 3 goals allowed in that win against the Empire Strikers. Okay, plays of the week now.
Favila plays smooth down the wing, scores!
He can fly. Moving down to the right side, SK goes off the boards, trying to get it to himself. Rebound, score!
Brought down, off the wall, one-timer in front, Bordeaux scores!
Try to get it back. Cardenas, here's Craig Childs! It's pretty!
Is Malcolm Harris. He'll roll it to the left, a shot into the top corner, and Harrisburg ties things up 1-1.
To stride for stride.
Almeida's right there if you could see him.
Leaves it for Almeida, shot in a goal! St. Louis has done it! They have won their first road game in nearly 2 years!
Off the boards, good ball. Pereira runs by, shoots, score! Juan Pereira wins it! What a comeback for the Blast!
And that is going to wrap things up for today. But just a reminder to stay up to date with everything that's going on in the league all throughout the season. Be sure to check out the MASL's official social media outlets. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.
I chose to work in a Catholic school because it really helped develop me as a whole person.
What I love most about teaching in a Catholic school is the small class sizes and the ability to have that opportunity to bring God into the classroom every day.
There's such a great sense of community, and our students live out our PBIS motto, which is to be respectful, responsible, and kind because Christ matters.
Discover the benefits of a rewarding career in Catholic education. Apply today.
Indoor soccer fans, it's time to unleash a giant leap for fandom. Introducing MASL Indoor Soccer Fantasy Football. Build your dream team, invite your friends, and create your own draft league, all for free. Draft and trade players and win bragging rights as your team dominates the league. With MASLI Football, you're not just a fan, you're part of the action. Go to MASLI Football to sign up, get started, and play.
As parents, we want to put our children on the right path, one that leads them to become intelligent, responsible, compassionate adults. That path begins with a Catholic education. Catholic schools inspire academic excellence with a balanced curriculum that integrates music, arts, world language, and Catholic faith, while challenging students in the areas of science, math, and technology. Help your child reach their full potential. Enroll in a Catholic school today.
I chose to work in a Catholic school because it really helped develop me as a whole person.
What I love most about teaching in a Catholic school is the small class sizes and the ability to have that opportunity to bring God into the classroom every day.
There's such a great sense of community, and our students live out our PBIS motto, which is to be respectful, responsible, and kind because Christ matters.
Discover the benefits of a rewarding career in Catholic education. Apply today.
I just wanna be victorious. Doesn't matter what my story is. Even when the darkness shines, I'm not gonna lose this fight. I just wanna be victorious. Fire in the flames, it's glorious. Even when the darkness calls, I'm not gonna lose it all. I just wanna be victorious. Us, victorious.
GoosedUpCoffee.com. It's just good coffee.
At MedStar Health, we're doing everything we can to prepare for what if. Like, what if you need care right now? We have the region's largest network of urgent care centers. Or what if you think you're out of options? Patients continue to turn to us after losing hope elsewhere. Or what if you can't get to care? Our mobile care units bring care to our communities. Because treating people means being prepared to treat them when what if happens. MedStar Health. It's how we treat people.
The story is changing. The words ever evolving. Bolder, braver. We are architects of opportunity. And what we're building is more than buildings. It's pride. College is capable of being more. And every day, we're proving it.
Every day, all across Maryland, we help employers keep their workers safe from accidents and injuries. We're Chesapeake Employers Insurance Company. At Chesapeake Employers, workers' compensation insurance and workplace safety have been our passion and our specialty for more than 100 years. We help protect Maryland workers because
Waiting for your safe return.
Connect with your local agent or visit us online.
Welcome back to SECU Arena as we're about to start the third quarter with the Baltimore Blast 5 and Utica City FC 0. As PJ, we're taking a look at some of the highlights from that first half as Baltimore just bang, bang, bang goals. As Utica City, bit of a slow start for them.
Yeah, at the break, I was just talking to my friends Mason and Gio from Parrot Bay, Virginia, about how dominant the Blast were in that whole first half, just creating so many chances that Utica couldn't come back from.
As there's the newcomer, Welly Bramus, heading it in for the goal, and then Pacheco on the break. And Baltimore was off and running. First half statistics, Utica much better in that second quarter. 10 shots on goal for a total of 13. Baltimore 6 shots for a total of 15. And upcoming game here in Baltimore, mark your calendars for January 19th, a night you won't want to miss. Join us as we celebrate the induction of Pat Healy into the Baltimore Blast Hall of Fame. Pat's incredible career, dedication, and contributions to the team have helped shape the legacy of this Blast organization. It's a night to celebrate. You don't want to miss that. Again, that's January 19th here at TU Arena. Here we go, start of the third quarter. Baltimore, all red, moving left to right. Utica, white and blue, moving right to left on your screen as Andrew Coughlin distributes to Roberts. Back to Coughlin, back to Roberts, to Woods. Bordeaux, and stolen by Bruno Enrique. Oh, that looked like a handball, PJ.
Yeah, that was close. Utica does not want to come out here and give up the first goal.
Oh, unlucky there. It's a good give and go for Baltimore as Alava controls of their yellow line. Looks for Dantas. Spin saved by Zierhofer. And group job by, I think that's Gio Alves, and goal for Utica City. As Gio Alves did very well in the far corner to create the turnover. And Utica gets on the board with 13:46 left in the third. PJ, that's exactly what Utica needed.
Yeah, they good work down along the board, shot across the face of the goal and got a tap in. Cut this down to 4. So we saw the last home game here. I think the Blast were down 7-1 and were able to come back and win that 9-8. So a lot of goals can come quick here.
So Ronaldinho with the goal for Utica as Utica tries to climb back in this game, trailing by 4. Utica pressing high now, creates the turnover as the first 2 minutes of this third quarter, they have had the better of the play. As Pinal and Silva battle in the far corner. Again, Pinal been a bright spot for Utica early. Over to Somau. Lava to Pinal, and a foul on Baltimore Silva, and it'll be a free kick Utica. Dantas shoots high, and it'll be goalkeeper distribution for Baltimore. PJ, this is a case of Baltimore not going into a shell now and sitting back. They need to keep being aggressive like they were in that first half.
Yeah, they need to just keep playing. Obviously, Utica needs to come out with a little bit more pace, which they're doing right now. So this game will probably sit down a little bit now that both teams have their legs. It's just a matter of who's going to defend more. Santana, he had Gio Alves wide open in the far corner, but could not get the ball to him.
as Jesus Pacheco possesses for Baltimore. To Porch. Porch. To Pacheco. Back to Diesel. Diesel on the field on a switch. Over to Porch. Porch. Oh, off the bar. Little unlucky there for Chad Porch. And the ball ricochets out of bounds, and it'll be a free kick for Utica City. 11:45 left in the third quarter. Baltimore 5, UCFC 1. So the ball rims around all the way to Zierhofer. And he looks long for Jamie Thomas. Marked by Roberts. Back to Thompson. Diesel to Zierhofer. Down to Espina. Espina, good work in the corner. PJ, Espina looks about 120 pounds wringing wet. What do you think?
Yeah, he's a little guy, but he's quick. He kind of beat him down there in the boards, got good positioning, almost scored a goal.
He is a little guy. I wanted to look up him on the game sheet, PJ, and they don't have a weight listed for him.
He may have not made the weight limit. So.
Bordeaux for Utica. And they turn it over, and Jamie Thomas holds for Baltimore. Back to Zierhofer, 10:22 left in the third quarter. As Utica, no surprise here, is going to press, and they create a turnover, three-line violation on Baltimore, and Utica will have a free kick at the offensive yellow line. So that's a good job done by Utica, PJ, causing that turnover.
Yeah, they press really well. And sometimes the Blast struggle there and trying to get out of the back. A little too fancy, just calls a three-line violation.
Dantas with a shot, and Zierhofer squeezes the ball on the boards and gets the ball out to Jamie Thomas. Over to Chad Porch. Must be pretty cool, PJ, to say you scored a goal for $1 million.
I would agree. I've never done that one.
I don't think too many people have.
No.
So Andrew Coughlin will have the distribution for Utica as DeAndrade brings it out of the back. He's been very quiet for Utica tonight as he is one of their really talented players. And Patrick Thompson with the side volley. And another turnover by Utica. And Patrick Thompson makes it 6-1 Baltimore. So turnover there by Gio Alves, and great side volley for Patrick Thompson there, left-footed.
Yeah, I think that's about the third time Utica's turned it over. You can't make that square pass there right inside your yellow line. The Blast took advantage of it. Go up 6-1.
Coughlin off the crossbar as Welly Bramuz pressuring Nelson Santana in the corner. And Santana does what he does best. Draws the foul, and it'll be a free kick for Utica. Ronaldinho for Utica. Back to Nelson Santana. Down for Vinny Dantas. That's a great ball by Dantas as the ball squirts through the box. And the Blast a bit fortunate there. Utica didn't capitalize. And looks like Bordeaux is called for the foul on the far boards, and Baltimore have a free kick. So Pacheco triggers the ball for Baltimore, and Juan Pereira marked by Roberts. Pereira down to Bruno Enrique. Oh, unlucky there. Just caught the sill of the boards, and it bounces over for a goalkeeper distribution for Andrew Coughlin.
Utica seems to be hurting themselves here on the restarts by putting 4 guys inside their own line. I don't know if on a bigger field that helps them, but in this smaller field, it seems to be causing them trouble.
It's a great point, PJ. They have not wanted to go direct, really, have they? They've really wanted to be very deliberate out of the back instead of going direct.
Yeah, they're kind of limiting themselves on options. They have only one guy to stretch the field, and they can't even get it to him.
As Patrick Thompson's double team, and Gio Alves draws the foul, free kick Utica. 7:45 left in the third quarter, as it's Baltimore 6, Utica 1. Turnover, Espina. Oh, great ball by Alava, I believe, off the line for Utica. Chad Porch, oh, just wide. Canal's triple team. It's a big boy down there. Does really well to back it out. And Utica will restart. Somount. Over to Dantas. Dantas versus Diesel. Good battle against the boards. Back to Santana.
Diesel's not going to give an inch there.
He most certainly won't. As Woods with the ball at the yellow line. Over to Santana. I would expect to see Coughlin a little more involved in the play. Oh, Juan Pereira with the block. And this might need the trainer, as Juan blocked a shot, PJ, where you don't want to block a shot.
Yeah, and I'm surprised they're allowing this to play with him being down in the box. Outside of the box, I'd say let it go, but he's kind of right in the middle of it.
Yeah, I would agree. You would think, again, inside the box there, that would be... I know they stop him automatically for possible head injuries, but a player injured right inside the box, you know, could be dangerous for everybody.
Yeah.
So Juan Pereira is up walking very gingerly over to the Baltimore Blast bench, as Utica City and Nelson Santana will have the ball at midfield.
Not a good sign for the Blast as I look down on the bench to see Pereira with a bag of ice on his ankle, so it does not appear he's coming back for tonight's game.
Yeah, that injury didn't look very well. He was walking very gingerly on it, so yeah, he has the ankle taped up with ice, so it does not look like Victor Pereira will be returning, as Vinny Dantas draws the foul for Utica. Captain Nate Bordeaux over the ball as he looks to re-trigger with Dantas, Santana, Ronaldinho, and Gio Alves. It's a block by Jamie Thomas and another restart for Utica City. With 6:02 left in the third quarter, Baltimore 6, Utica 1. We will be right back.
While science has become better at treating people, we can't ever forget the importance of how we simply treat people. At MedStar Health, we get that when you need to see a doctor, you might need to see one today. Or if you need help on the weekend, you'll need an urgent care that's, open weekends. And if you need to stay home, then a video visit might be just what you need. The best of our minds, the best of our hearts. MedStar Health. It's how we treat people.
Every day, all across Maryland, we help employers keep their workers safe from accidents and injuries. We're Chesapeake Employers Insurance Company. At Chesapeake Employers, workers' compensation insurance and workplace safety have been our passion and our specialty for more than 100 years. We help protect Maryland workers because connect with your local agent or visit us online.
The story is changing. The words ever evolving. Bolder, braver. We are architects of opportunity, and what we're building is more than buildings. It's pride. College is capable of being more, and every day we're proving it.
Welcome back to the TU Arena with 6:02 left in the third quarter. It's Baltimore 6, Utica City FC 1. MASLsoccer.com is your home for everything Major Arena Soccer League, all the latest news, leaderboards, highlights, and more. And don't forget about the MASL All-Star Game. It's headed to where this Utica City FC team is from, Utica, New York, on February 12th, 2025. Follow the MASL on social media for updates on tickets, rosters, and more.
Utica almost playing like a six-attacker style game here now.
Yeah, Coughlin is very comfortable, again, with his feet, and this does not surprise me at all. Down 5, excuse me. Almost, yes, employing him as a sixth attacker, as you see him here all the way past midfield. DeAndrade with a shot there. Blast a bit fortunate as whoever was marking him didn't follow him and got a rebound shot, but it was blocked. As Alava comes out of the back for Utica.
Coach Bascom is trying to give instruction from the bench. He may call a timeout, next opportunity, just to let these guys know how to adjust to this, possibly.
So that substitution was very interesting there, PJ. That was 3 rookies off, 3 veterans on. So
yeah, I think we just talked about, now they're going six-attacker. These guys know how to play the little box here. They're doing it, it's almost
like a
power
penalty
play.
kill.
Yeah, so I'm sure he's going to go over with the younger guys how to adjust to this. This could be, depending on how the score, it could be 20 minutes of a six-attacker.
It could be. Santana down to Dantas. Back to Coughlin. To Dantas. Now, PJ, here at TU Arena, playing sixth attacker with your goalkeeper, this is high risk, high reward.
Yeah, I mean, it's so small. Any little subtle giveaway you could lead to a goal. The Blast did very well there on the counterattack there while the goalie was out, just to bring the ball back. They don't want to get involved in that kick and run and just keep turning the ball over.
Yeah,
so this is where they need to wear some clock and just keep the ball a little bit.
When you're deploying that sixth attacker type strategy here at TU, you can score 5 goals, you can give up 5 goals. very easily.
Yeah, we've seen the Blast multiple times down in this arena on the 6th attacker come back from 2-3 down very quickly to win the games.
So foul on Pinal as Juan Pereira will inbound it for Baltimore. Doing some directing as Zierhofer brings it up past midfield. That was a fantastic ball by Zierhofer.
This is almost turned into goalie wars here.
Unlucky there for Enrique as could not put it in there. And
really, really good touch there.
Belliard brings it out for Utica.
We talked about it before the game. You get a goalkeeper in this league that can play well with his feet. It really helps your team out. If you got a goalkeeper that really can't control the ball with his feet, you can press the whole game.
And that's a 2-minute penalty on Belliard for tripping, I believe, on Juan Pereira. And that is not what the doctor ordered for Utica. Down 5 as they were, again, trying to employ that 6th attacker. Baltimore will be on the power play.
Yeah, that's a really bad challenge on the boards there.
Now, PJ, it looks like Utica has thrown the challenge flag.
Let's see what they're challenging here.
So Coach Everton throwing his flag. Here in the MASL, each team gets 1 challenge per game. If you are successful, you will receive your challenge back. So Utica utilizing their challenge here on the 2-minute penalty to Belliard.
We talked about this last week's game with Paul when he was here. We wish we would get a little communication so we would know what we're technically challenging here.
Yeah.
Kind of blind right now. I'm not sure I don't think he would challenge that. There has to be something before this play that he wants to challenge.
I'm thinking maybe he's thinking he got the ball first. I don't know. I don't see how this could ever be reversed.
Yeah, I mean, even if he got the ball, he went through the guy's body, so it's still a 2-minute penalty.
Yeah. So I would not expect this to be a very long challenge, as the referee challenge booth is right in front of our broadcast position here. So I believe they're coming on out here.
Seemed enough.
As they're explaining something to the Utica bench. And it will indeed be a 2-minute penalty. So Baltimore will go on the power play. 3:35 left in the third quarter, up by 5. So Baltimore here this season, 20% on the power play. Utica City FC, 71% on the penalty kill. So Baltimore would like to have that number up a little more in the mid-30s. 70-some% is pretty good for a penalty kill. So we'll see if Utica, this is a big penalty kill here for Utica, PJ, down 5.
Yeah, you want to defend this as much as you can here. You do not want to go down by 6.
So PJ, let me ask you this: if you're Baltimore, do you knock it around and try and score in maybe the last 20 seconds, or are you just looking for a goal anytime? What do you think?
No, I think you're going for a goal here no matter what. I mean, you can't really predict the last 20 seconds to try to score. You're going to try to score a goal no matter what. Doing a good job of being patient, waiting for that good opportunity here.
For Baltimore, you have Pacheco, Porch, Jairo, Pereira, and Welly Bramus. Utica on the penalty kill, Alava, Santana, DeAndrade, and Logan Roberts. Oh, Welly goes 1v1, does really well there, and it'll be a free kick for Baltimore. Baltimore goes quickly. Oh, Welly sitting on the back post. Could not find the net, and it'll be a goalkeeper distribution for Utica. 39 seconds left in the penalty to Belliard. As Juan Pereira looks for Welly Ramus. Utica City has brought on their second penalty killing line of Soma, Alves, Ricardinho, and Nate Bordeaux, as Baltimore continues with their original 5. Oh, that's a bad turnover. That's good hustle by Ronaldinho.
That was a good for Zierhofer not to commit the foul there. That would have been a last man, possibly a penalty shot there.
That's a fantastic point, PJ. You can't tell you how many times we've seen a goalkeeper just take that guy out because he figures it's all he has left.
Yeah, it's not the goalkeeper's fault. He's kind of stuck out in the middle of nowhere and he's got nothing else to do except put his leg out and foul, but he did a good job of holding off.
So Utica does a good job killing off the penalty, and we're even strength. And that's a poor mistake by Silva for Baltimore, and Utica, not only do they kill the penalty, but they have a free kick at their offensive yellow line. So well done, Utica, not giving up the goal there, as the score remains Baltimore 6, UCFC 1, less than a minute left in the third quarter. Woods with a shot blocked by Pereira, and you do not want to leave Vinny Dantas that wide open, but he could not finish, and that should be a top of the arc restart. Yep, that is illegal procedure on Coughlin. That's going to give Baltimore a free kick at the top of the arc.
Yeah, and Utica kind of wasted their chance by making a line change and got out late on their free kick, which made them just lead to just an errant pass there.
So Baltimore will call a timeout. Coach Bascombe wants to talk it over with the guys, as I think this is a smart timeout, PJ, with just 37 seconds left in the quarter to try and capitalize on this free kick and maybe get a goal here.
Yeah, he's going to obviously draw up something where try to get an overload where you can get a 2v1 and get a good shot off here. It'd be a good momentum going into the fourth to go up by 6.
That winning number again, 225-1969. The winner can claim their prize.
So again, Coach Bascombe on the bench has the whiteboard out, drawing up a play for Baltimore here with 37.9 seconds left in the third quarter, leading Utica City by 5. Shots at the half were Baltimore 16, Utica 13. So Utica did a much better job in that second quarter to climb back, at least in the shots department. However, that hasn't really materialized in the goals, PJ.
No, they haven't really been very organized the first 3 quarters here. Even when they've tried to break out, they really haven't had many opportunities to score, and the Blast have got them quick 5 goals, and we've really been stalled a little bit here.
So Baltimore, after the timeout, will go with Pacheco, Pereira, Enrique, Jairo, and Thompson, as Utica blocks that shot at the top of the box, and Baltimore regains possession. Alava to Dantas. He turns. It's good positioning there by Patrick Thompson. Clear that ball off the boards.
Pushing foul on Utica City's number 10, Milton DeAndre.
as DeAndrade is called for the foul. 13 seconds left in the quarter for Baltimore. See if they can get a final shot off here. Diesel to Pereira. Enrique to Pereira. 1 second, and that's the end of the third quarter. Baltimore 6, Utica City 1. We'll be right back.
That's it. Lights, camera, action, that's it. How about a nice round of applause for the best in the business, your Baltimore Blast cheerleaders.
There's one thing I want you to do for me.
What?
Come here.
What?
Win. Win.
What are we waiting for?
No one comes into our house and pushes us around.
Let me ask you something, Mr. Campbell.
Uh-huh.
What kind of power you got?
Oh, man, you know I got some soul power.
This could be the greatest night of our lives.
We shut them down because we can.
They don't know your heart.
On this team, we fight for that edge.
It ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward.
All right. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Let's go.
Back
to SECU Arena here in Towson, Maryland, as we start the fourth quarter with the Baltimore Blast 6, Utica City 1. Utica did a great job in that third quarter, killing off a very needed penalty to keep within 5. Pereira back to Pacheco. Diesel near side to Forge, back to Diesel. PJ, you wanted him to shoot there, didn't you?
He had the whole goal wide open, right to shoot. I don't know how he didn't pull the trigger on that one. He's a defender, not a shooter, right? So.
As Coughlin gets it over to Bordeaux. So fouls called on Bruno Enrique there as Utica restarts. And PJ, with 14 minutes, they've gone to full 6 attacker.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of open net here.
Full 6 attacker deployed for Utica, so this will be an interesting 13 minutes and 50 seconds.
I mean, Utica really has no other choice. I mean, for the last 45 minutes, they've had really no offensive action for the to score. So take your chances here.
As Coughlin comes back in, now that Baltimore has possessed. As Silva gets it to Thomas in the far corner. Thomas and Ronaldinho. DeAndrade. Foul called on Baltimore as Utica will get a free kick and they will bring out the sixth attacker once again. Alava. Alva leading the point on this sixth attacker for Utica. Down to DeAndrade. Back to Somau. Into Dantas. Open net if Baltimore can capitalize. Foul called on Baltimore, PJ, and
yeah, a light little tug. Where Utica's putting their sixth attacker on the side, if they turn the ball over, he has no chance of getting back and make a save with his hands.
Great hustle there by Juan Pereira. Oh, I thought Pacheco was going to get that. See if Santana can possess, and he does. That's well done by Nelson. And he gets it up to Soma. Down to Logan Roberts. Looking for Vinny Dantas, who was wide open in the box. Blast very fortunate there. As now Andrew Coughlin is in as the sixth attacker. So Utica utilizing a few different options here for the sixth attacker. As Pacheco has a wide open net and shoots wide. Again, PJ, here at SECU Arena, this is high risk, high reward here when you're deploying that sixth attacker.
Yeah, Blast have done a really good job so far of limiting shots. Any shots that are attempting by Utica are being blocked.
Oh. Foul on Baltimore, and Utica will have a dangerous free kick near the top of the arc. As Alves comes back in as the sixth attacker. Good block by Thompson. DeAndrade. Alves to Woods. Back to Alves. To Dantas. Wow, you don't see Vinny Dantas miss too many of those. As Alava does really well there to keep the ball in for Utica. And Baltimore is still pinned in their defensive third. DeAndrade, nice little pass there. Baltimore a little stretched here, PJ. As Patrick Thompson. And a goal. Utica tried to get Coughlin back on the field after the turnover. But a little too late as Patrick Thompson scores the seventh goal for Baltimore. And with 10:20 left in the fourth quarter, Baltimore 7, Utica City 1.
Yeah, for Utica there, you almost, I guess you almost have to take the 2-minute penalty there. They were doing a really good job. Utica finally found a way to get the ball down low and across the box to try to get goals. They were shooting everything from the outside the perimeter with no chances to score, and it just got a little unlucky there. And Blast, like we said, you pull the goalie, That's the chance you take, right?
Yeah, they were doing a really good job on that sixth attacker, making Baltimore chase. Baltimore is getting a bit unorganized there, and unfortunately, Utica turns the ball over, and Baltimore breaks and scores. So 10:20 left in the fourth quarter. Again, Baltimore 7, Utica City 1.
There's 10 minutes still to go, 6 goals. I'm still not comfortable with the lead in this arena.
You are correct, my friend, as you said earlier.
Wild game, and there was goals in that game, I think 3 separate times where there was 2 goals scored within 20 seconds. So the goals come quick here.
So as we're getting ready to kick off here after the goal, Utica again will deploy their sixth attacker and have Gio Alves in the blue uniform with Pinal, Bordeaux, Santana, Roberts, and Ronaldinho. Baltimore, Thomas, Pacheco, Porch, Thompson, and Silva. Logan Roberts in the far corner. Out to Santana. Over to Alves. Blocked by Silva. And Jamie Thomas. And PJ, looks like a 2-minute penalty for Baltimore. Jamie Thomas and Nelson Santana collide at midfield. And Blast is going to challenge that as Coach Bascombe not so pleased with that 2-minute penalty call, as again Baltimore will use their challenge.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to see the replay here.
So PJ, I'm sure we'll take a look at this. It looked like a 50-50 ball between Jamie Thomas and Nelson Santana.
I'm not sure if Jamie Thomas went through Santana or Santana threw himself back to make it look like the challenge was a little harder.
So we are in a officials review here as we take a look. I don't know about you, PJ.
It just looks like a good tackle. I mean, it just, like I said, it looked like he threw himself back a little bit more on the tackle here.
Well, PJ, I tell you what, this is a good time to talk about under review. Disagree with the call tonight, you may just see it on the MASL's most controversial show, Under Review with Phil Lavanco and MASL head referee Ryan Sigich. Catch it every Friday on YouTube, and this would be an interesting one. I didn't see this as a 2-minute penalty. Wow, PJ,
I guess they have to stick with the call there.
I guess. That is a very soft 2-minute penalty.
Yeah, I mean, you can maybe call the foul there if you want to call the foul, but I don't know if it warrants 2 minutes.
Yeah. So with that said, with the sixth attacker on, so Utica here will be employing really a 2-man advantage as Gio Alves is in the blue sixth attacker jersey with Baltimore down a man for 2 minutes. So big moment in the game for Utica. Can they scrape a goal here to cut the lead to 5 with 9 minutes and 35 seconds left? Pinal, and what a save by Zierhofer. PJ, looked like he saw that at the last minute. He looked screened, and that was a great reaction save.
Yeah, it looked like he just got a palm on that and put it up over the crossbar. Really, really good save there.
So Vinny Dantas. Stevens brings it up for Utica. 1 minute, 20 seconds left on the power play. Down to Woods. Looking for Dantas.
Yeah, the Blast doing a good job here, down 2 men here. Utica needs to move the ball a little faster.
So PJ, oh, there's a turnover by Utica. Does Thompson get another? No. So PJ, as I was saying, I don't want to give them the old broadcaster curse, but Baltimore is 100% on the penalty kill this season.
Let's hope that continues.
Penal Alves over to DeAndrade. Down to Woods. Ball bounces up and pitch.
They're going to give him a 5-minute for kicking the ball away here.
Pacheco, I believe, was called for the foul and subsequently kicks the ball and receives a 5-minute misconduct penalty. Now, that does not put Baltimore down a second man, but it does put Pacheco out for 5 minutes. And he is one of their top penalty killers. So in for Baltimore now is Mike Diesel on the penalty kill. So Diesel, Thompson, Pereira, Porch, Dantas, Alves, Penal, DeAndrade, Woods, Stevens for Utica. And Penal hits it wide. They'd stretched Baltimore out quite well there, PJ. Just didn't get the shot on frame.
Yeah, but the Blast are still doing a really good job down 2 men to keep the ball in front of them. The Utica has not been able to get the ball down low to make the Blast turn their heads. So the Blast are doing a really good job keeping that in front of them, keeping everything outside to the perimeter for shots.
So Blast with the goalkeeper distribution with 12 seconds left in the penalty kill to Jamie Thomas. Penal. Back heels it to Coughlin as the penalty expires and Baltimore remains 100% on the penalty kill. DeAndrade to Penal to Porch and Baltimore breaks. Oh, that could be a handball. No call.
Yeah, it looked like that ball got rolled up underneath him.
And a goal for Juan Pereira. Could have been a handball on Andrew Coughlin, but Baltimore continues with the play, and Juan Pereira makes it 8 for Baltimore with 7:34 left in the fourth quarter. Little touch there by Chad Porch, and Juan Pereira does well to slot that home past Andrew Coughlin.
So the Blast will take the advantage there. No handball. They'll just go down and score anyway.
Juan Pereira's second goal of the night puts Baltimore up by 7 here in the fourth quarter.
While science has become better at treating people, we can't ever forget the importance of how we simply treat people. At MedStar Health, we get that when you need to see a doctor, you might need to see one today. Or if you need help on the weekend, you'll need an urgent care that's, open weekends. And if you need to stay home, then a video visit might be just what you need. The best of our minds, the best of our hearts. MedStar Health. It's how we treat people.
Welcome back to the TU Arena. 7:34 left in the fourth quarter. Baltimore Blast 8, Utica City FC 1, as Utica continues with the sixth attacker, as Vinny Dantas is called for the foul, and Baltimore have a free kick just short of their yellow line. Mike Zierhofer at midfield. Down to Enrique. Backheel to Thomas. And Coughlin smothers that. He'll roll it out to himself up to the yellow line and looks for Bordeaux. Back to DeAndrade, over to Woods. Woods to Alves, sixth attacker. Woods to Pinal. Good foot by Juan Pereira there to block that entry pass as Woods keeps it on the near boards. Back to Alves. Down to Bordeaux. Out to Dantas. Good block by Porch. Did really well getting in the shooting lane there, PJ.
Yeah, they're still doing really good, keeping everything to the perimeter, nothing coming down the middle.
Oh, unlucky there by Woods. That was a great shot. Just wide of the far post. As Dantas and Alves play a little one-touch ball, and Pinal with the goal. So Utica with a sixth attacker goal. With 6:05 left in the fourth quarter, they draw to within 6.
Yeah, kind of what we've been talking about. Get the ball down low, play it off the boards. It's hard to defend that, and they got rewarded with a goal there.
Yeah, it's a great entry pass by Bordeaux off the boards to the big man, and Silva just a little late to the ball, and Utica pulls within 6.
I'm pretty sure Utica is going to have more six attacker minutes in tonight's game than most teams have in a season.
They very well could, as Santana and Enrique and Espina.
Oh, the little guy.
Little guy. Some good footwork there, and Baltimore regains control. Espina to Thompson, to Diesel, down to Enrique. Double teamed in the corner. Good little back flick to Welly. And Pinal brings it out for Utica. I tell you, PJ, he's tough to muscle off the ball. He's a big boy.
Yeah, he can push the weight around a little bit, and it's hard to knock him off the ball. It's going to take more than one guy.
So Baltimore back into, we'll call it penalty kill formation, as that's a great tackle by Espina there. And pass by Jamie Thomas behind Pereira, and Utica possesses once again. That's a bad turnover by Pinal. Great save by Alves. But Juan Pereira follows it up. And Alves did very well to get back there as a sixth attacker. But not enough, as Juan Pereira records the hat trick tonight, and Baltimore leads 9-2. So a bad turnover there by Utica, and Baltimore capitalizes on the break. And with 4:32 left in the fourth quarter, Utica back to a 7-goal deficit.
Yeah, Utica's turning the ball over way too much at the top here. They all, I mean, almost, you would think they'd just go back to 5v5 here at this point, down by 7.
So Bordeaux down in the corner. Great cross-field pass there by Juan Pereira, and DeAndrade takes it for Utica. Down to Woods with under 4 minutes to go. Saved by Zierhofer, and a goal, Nate Bordeaux. PJ Blast a little lazy defensively. Got caught ball watching.
Yeah, Zierhofer makes a good save, just a little punch out. The Blast don't react, and they just tap one in there.
So Woods with a good shot from the right near boards. Zierhofer with the save, but Baltimore could not get the carom, and Utica back within 6. Alava not too happy with the call there, as Baltimore will get the free kick just on the defensive side of their yellow line. As Ronaldinho and Porch battle for the ball, and is cleared in the corner, and Coughlin retreats. Alaba with 3:25 left in the fourth, as Alves is once again the 6th attacker. That was almost another bad giveaway there by Utica, PJ. Right where you were talking about on that yellow line.
And Utica's not, they got to get the ball down low because they keep turning the ball over at the yellow line. They're going to give the Blast fast breaks every time.
Saves Zierhofer. As Alaba was going for a change, and on comes Vinny Dantas. To Alves. Woods. I'm not sure how that didn't go in there, PJ. That was...
yeah, that was another good save.
Another good
just
save.
got a hand on it.
And they're going to call legal procedure on Baltimore. That's going to be top of the arc there, so... Mistake for Baltimore, and a good opportunity here for Utica. 2:32 left in the fourth quarter. Utica trailing by 6, and a top of the arc restart. I would say, and a goal! Milton DeAndrade for Utica, and with 2:30 left, Utica now within 5.
The Blast need to do a good job here of just keeping possession, just keep working that clock down a little bit.
Goals can come in bunches here. And Baltimore, as you said, PJ, it would have been nice to at least have a little possession here. Pushing foul on Utica will be a free kick for Baltimore.
Utica City goal scored by number 10, Milton DeAndrade, unassisted.
The Blast just need to be patient, but they got to be aware everything's going to be doubled.
So DeAndrade over to Ronaldinho, and 6 attacker once again. To Pinal. Alves to Ronaldinho. To DeAndrade. Over to Woods. Blocked by Pereira. As Utica goes for a change and Nate Bordeaux comes out. Down to Dantas. DeAndrade to Alves. Great save by Zierhofer. He was screened once again. He's made some really good reaction saves tonight, PJ.
He has. He's really made a couple good saves. This game could be a little closer.
Woods.
That one wasn't anywhere close.
That was not what Utica was looking for there, as just a misguided shot there by Woods. A little impatient. And Zierhofer, with 1 minute and 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter, will have the goalkeeper distribution.
That's got to be a foul.
No call, as Bruno Enrique was absolutely disrobed. But we play on. As Utica turns it over, and Juan was going for number 4. And Pacheco has it to Enrique.
That should be a 2-minute penalty.
I would agree with you there, PJ. That was very cynical. He knows what he's doing there with 43 seconds, and Bruno is not happy. Nevertheless, it'll be a kick in for Baltimore. Under a minute here left in the game at TU Arena. Baltimore 9, Utica City 4. As we count down the last 43 seconds here. Pacheco to restart. Little flick by Diesel. As Pereira takes a shot and saved by Coughlin. Turned over to Diesel. To Enrique. To Pacheco, and good job by Bordeaux tracking there. And shot blocked by Nelson Santana with 20.6 seconds left in the game. They are on their feet here at TU Arena as Baltimore looks to win 2 in a row. And a goal by Towson. Patrick Thompson with 11.9 seconds left in the fourth quarter puts Baltimore in double digits, leading Utica City FC 10-4. So a little two-man game off the near boards, and Patrick Thompson picks up another goal as we are under 10 seconds. And there's the final horn, and Baltimore with a decisive win tonight, PJ, 10-4. Over a big rival in Utica City FC.
Yeah, the Blast pretty much dominated the whole game from start to finish. Utica, they're probably going to really think about this one until the next time they play, because they really had no answer offensively or defensively tonight for the Blast.
Yeah, Baltimore game plan worked to a T here, as Utica's a team that really likes to go out on transition and run, and they did not allow them to do that tonight. And with them missing their top scorer in Kelvin Oliveira and Gordy Gerson, Utica City just did not have much offensively, as Baltimore, again, 10 goals on the night, as PJ, we're going to look at our save of the game tonight. And Mike Zierhofer.
Yeah, he made a couple good saves like at the night, back to back. Make a good save and then the rebound save and then another save. He had a couple good saves tonight.
Shot by Santana, and then he gets the hand up for the second shot. Great save by Zierhofer. And player of the game tonight is number 88, Patrick Thompson.
Patrick Thompson had a really, really good game tonight, as well as Juan Pereira. I believe they both had hat tricks tonight.
So scoring all around from Baltimore, Patrick Thompson, Juan Pereira. Just a fantastic all-around team performance tonight for Baltimore, as Baltimore wins 10-4 over Utica City FC. Don't forget, next home game, Sunday, January 19th versus the Texas Outlaws, and that is Hall of Fame night. Don't miss that, as we will be inducting Blast Hall of Famer Pat Healy at the January 19th game. That is a 12 p.m. start, so don't miss out. Again, January 19th, Baltimore Blast versus the Texas Outlaws. Fans, don't forget, vote for your favorite All-Stars. You can scan the QR code or go on MASL's website and vote for your favorite All-Stars. Blast fans, there are a few Blast players on there, so make sure you're catching your favorite player in the All-Star game in February in Utica. Final score here from SECU Arena, Baltimore 10, Utica City 4.
I just wanna be victorious. Doesn't matter what my story is. Even when the darkness shines, I'm not gonna lose this fight. I just wanna be victorious. Fire in the flames, it's glorious. Even when the darkness calls, I'm not gonna lose it all. I just wanna be victorious. Us, victorious.
As parents, we want to put our children on the right path, one that leads them to become intelligent, responsible, compassionate adults. That path begins with a Catholic education. Catholic schools inspire academic excellence with a balanced curriculum that integrates music, arts, world language, and Catholic faith, while challenging students in the areas of science, math, and technology. Help your child reach their full potential. Enroll in a Catholic school today.
At MedStar Health, we're doing everything we can to prepare for what if. Like, what if you need care right now? We have the region's largest network of urgent care centers. Or what if you think you're out of options? Patients continue to turn to us after losing hope elsewhere. Or what if you can't get to care? Our mobile care units bring care to our communities. Because treating people means being prepared to treat them when what if happens. MedStar Health. It's how we treat people.
The story is changing. The words ever evolving. Bolder, braver. We are architects of opportunity. And what we're building is more than buildings. It's pride. College is capable of being more. And every day, we're proving it.
Every day, all across Maryland, we help employers keep their workers safe from accidents and injuries. We're Chesapeake Employers Insurance Company. At Chesapeake Employers, workers' compensation insurance and workplace safety have been our passion and our specialty for more than 100 years. We help protect Maryland workers because
End of every workday, someone's waiting for your safe return.
connect with your local agent or visit us online.
I chose to work in a Catholic school because it really helped develop me as a whole person.
What I love most about teaching in a Catholic school is the small class sizes and the ability to have that opportunity to bring God into the classroom every day.
There's such a great sense of community, and our students live out our PBIS motto, which is to be respectful, responsible, and kind because Christ matters.
Discover the benefits of a rewarding career in Catholic education. Apply today.
While science has become better at treating people, we can't ever forget the importance of how we simply treat people. At MedStar Health, we get that when you need to see a doctor, you might need to see one today. Or if you need help on the weekend, you'll need an urgent care that's, open weekends. And if you need to stay home, then a video visit might be just what you need. The best of our minds, the best of our hearts. MedStar Health. It's how we treat people.
GooseUpCoffee.com. It's just good coffee.